the mobile game has changed. Hi, this is Justin Hopkins with Waypoint Holistic Marketing, and I am coming to you today with some very exciting news, some great products that can really help you take your business to the next level. Let's go back for a moment, if you will, to the year 1887. Back then, an Atlanta businessman by the name of Asa Candler started using paper tickets for a free glass of a new drink called Coca-Cola to help sell his product. And of course, we all know where he is today. In 1909, Post used 1-cent coupons to help sell Grape Nuts breakfast cereal. 1930, coupon usage exploded during the Great Depression while families were struggling just to afford their groceries. By 1940, chain supermarkets were using coupons to attract customers away from the neighborhood stores, creating the big box stores that we know today. In 1957, the Nielsen Coupon Clearinghouse was established, and this was a company that was devoted entirely to distributing and redeeming coupons. In 1965, over half of all U.S. households were clipping coupons out of the newspapers. In 1990, the invention of the Internet led to the ability to download and print coupons and use coupon codes online. By 2002, some $3.8 billion worth of coupons were redeemed that year. In 2008, merchants started using mobile phones to deliver coupons to their customers. Usually this was done over the internet or via email. But sales exploded. People started being able to come in and show coupons on their phone, and it would draw them into the store. Of course, that was the year that Groupon was introduced. Everybody knows Groupon and loves a good deal, and how powerful that was, that you could use Groupon on any mobile device. But this was all driven by a mobile app and a website. And still, when you look at local marketing, the budgets are being misspent. Spending money on TV and radio and newspaper ads, these dying media that get your name in front of people but don't bring them to your door. When we look at different ways of marketing locally, of course there's paper. One Pro it's a physical copy. Somebody can hold it, they can hold on to it and keep it and look at it again and again. But on the other hand, they're easily thrown away, and they're very expensive to mail and distribute, and the response rate of a direct mailing, if it's successful, is less than 3%. Email, of course, very cheap. Email doesn't cost anything to send. You've just got your design costs and the cost of building and maintaining that list. But your distribution is limited to those email addresses that you have, and even with that, spam filters will catch most of them, and writing those emails is very time consuming, and the response rate is dismally low. Of course, there's SMS. Using text messages, you have a direct reach into customers' phones, but this is very expensive to do, and it's static. You send that message, it's here, and then it is gone. It's a one-shot deal. And of course, there's a lot of businesses that are creating mobile apps. That's been all the rage lately. Using an app can send a personalized message, but these are very expensive to create, and there's constant maintenance. And then, of course, there's the problem of app fatigue. There's only so much space on somebody's home screen, and now people are getting very picky about which apps they download and install on their phones. And why should they install your app when there's hundreds of other apps that will do the same thing? And then, of course, there's the mobile website, which, of course, if your website is not mobile friendly, you do have a problem, and it's easy browsing. Somebody just goes to your website, and they're there, and it's mobile friendly. It's great. But here's the limitation of a mobile website. Somebody has to go to your website to find that information. This is pull marketing. You're trying to pull them into your website. There's no notifications, no outward communication going on with a mobile website. Of course, with Facebook, you're able to engage a large community on social media. This is where over half of the time on the internet is spent on Facebook, believe it or not. Really great place to engage. But again, you're limited to how effectively you can measure the return on your investment. You only have the data that Facebook gives you. Its effectiveness is questionable, and the cost can get very high very quickly. So what are we to do? Our customers are out there spending lots of money, and one of the things you look at are all of the things you have in your wallet right now. How thick is that thing? How many different credit cards and debit cards and gift cards and loyalty cards and coupon cards do you have in your wallet right now? No more. People are getting tired of having to carry around these coupons that they clip out of the newspaper. Do they stuff them in their wallet? Do they put them in their purse? Do they pin it to a whiteboard? What do they do with it all? It's difficult, and people are sick of it. Don't have to worry about that anymore. No more expensive mailings, no more print costs, no more of your valuable coupons getting thrown in the trash. We have a way that you can change the way that you market locally. Let's hit the reset button. Let's go back. What if we can go back to the drawing board and start over? When you think about the single most important factor for any long-term profitable business, what is it? It's not keeping low overhead. It's not pricing. It's not any of these things. It is loyalty. Having loyal customers who trust you and like your product and tell their friends about it and come back for more. That's what makes the difference between those businesses that exceed and excel and those that fail. Well, what makes people loyal to a brand? When you look at survey results, 88% of respondents say that, of course, that is quality. 72% say customer service, how easily they can interact with the business. 50% say price. Again, you look at how coupon use has exploded. Price is important. 45% talk about convenience. What if you could create that great customer experience and give them those coupons and good deals and make it as convenient as possible? It's kind of a couple of other interesting statistics. 15% of customers are loyal based on a commitment to social responsibility. Printing dozens and dozens of coupons to go in the trash isn't socially responsible. And of course, 12% of customers are loyal based on status symbol. They want something that's cool to do. Well, what loyalty program then benefits matter the most to customers? Notice this, 84% of consumers surveyed said that they were more likely to choose retailers that offered some kind of a loyalty program, whether that was a punch card or an email or whatever it was. Having a loyalty program brings customers back. And if you don't have one, it's certainly something that you really need to consider seriously. Well, what makes a loyalty program effective? Overwhelmingly, it's getting discounts or free products that makes people engage with loyalty programs. They want free stuff. Of course, enhanced service comes in as a close second, making the whole experience more pleasurable and more enjoyable. Also notice free shipping, exclusive products or events, and special store hours trailing there at the end. When you think about things that would encourage customers to switch brands, services, providers, or retailers, across the board, price is the single greatest motivator for customers to switch brands. 80% of customers say that a loyalty program impacts their purchasing decision. And that helps you keep those customers, giving them those incentives, those coupons, those freebies for being loyal to you, keeps them there. When you look at our challenges in marketing, members' loyalty programs tend to spend, notice this, 30 to 100% more than non-members, and they purchase more frequently. Think about what that means. If you've got a customer that's part of your loyalty program, they're worth 30 to 100% more every time they walk in the door, and they're going to come more often because they're part of your program. Our top 3 challenges in marketing. Number 1, acquiring new customers. This is based on business owner survey results. Number 2, retaining existing customers and improving loyalty. And this is probably the area that's most neglected. If we spent less time going out and finding new customers and more time servicing the customers that you already have, you see your profitability skyrocket. And then number 3 is giving that consistent customer experience across all channels, whether they're dealing with you on your website or coming into your store or their mobile experience, whatever it is, having that consistency. And of course, that's what Waypoint Holistic Marketing is all about. So let's look at the current situation. Some 94% of loyalty program members want to receive communications from the program they participate in. Think about that. When a customer signs up for your loyalty program, it's because they like your business, they like the services and the products that you offer, and they want to hear more about it. That is incredible. 68% of customers say that they spend more when they're participating in those loyalty programs. They'll go ahead and buy that extra product to get that extra punch on that card, or buy one more thing to bring that dollar amount above the threshold for that coupon. Whatever it is, they spend more. 67% of consumers say that they would join a loyalty program if they can sign up instantly. In our fast-paced society, people want convenience. They want it to be fast. They want it to be easy. They don't want to have to hassle with a loyalty program that requires them to fill out a form and give a phone number and email address. They want it to be quick. The key takeaway, having a well-constructed loyalty program leads to an increased and sustained spending by your customers. So what are we going to do? 85% of consumers say that they would receive some kind of benefit from having non-payment products in their mobile wallets. 59% of consumers say that they would have a more positive view of retailers if they started delivering digitized mobile wallet content. Folks, people have a mobile wallet on their phone. If you've got an iPhone, you've got a mobile wallet. Today, and Google rolled out Android Pay, which is their answer essentially to Apple Pay on the iPhone. The mobile wallet is there. Windows has a mobile wallet. BlackBerry has a mobile wallet, and people want to use it. And even 44% of those who aren't even using a mobile wallet yet think that having information from a store in their mobile wallet would enhance their shopping experience and entice them to use that mobile wallet. When people are shopping in a store, this is incredible. Almost twice as many shoppers would rather learn about your products and promotions from their smartphones than the store associates that you're paying. They don't want to talk to somebody who's there in your store to bother them. They want to look at their phone and find that information. And of course, that's why showrooming is such a big problem. What if, instead of people getting their information from Amazon, they got it from you, and you were putting that information to their phone for what they were looking for while they were in your store? Here's what's interesting. When you look at mobile wallets, Apple Wallet and Google Pay and all these other wallet programs, 95% of today's wallet content is distributed also in paper and plastic format. We're talking about coupons, tickets, membership cards, stored value cards, all of these things. 95% of it is in a physical format. But we want to create loyalty. We don't want something else for somebody to put in their wallet, make it that much thicker, and misalign their spine as they carry it around in their back pocket. We want something that's effortless and always there. That's how we create that loyalty. The leather wallet was invented in the late 1600s after paper currency was introduced. And of course you carry money, credit cards, your state-issued ID, your store value cards, your membership cards, some business cards, notes and receipts, and all of these things are already moving into the electronic space. Every iPhone shipped for the last couple of years comes with an app called Passbook. And the Passbook app is also available on Android and Windows Phone and BlackBerry. It's there. And it keeps all these things in one place, and it lets you scan your iPhone or your iPod to make purchases. You can use it to redeem your airline boarding passes, to store your movie tickets, your gift cards, your loyalty cards, coupons, all of these things. If somebody has just their phone, they've got it all there. And this is an exciting space, and that's where customers want to see it. And you look at the experience that's there. Of course, Starbucks and American Airlines, Fandango, you look at all these companies that are already there and the experience that they get. And here on that left-hand screen, you see all of those things that people carry in their wallets. It's there on the phone, and then they pull one out, and there it is, ready to scan and check out, whether it's using a gift card to buy coffee or their boarding pass at the airport as they're running to catch their plane. You look at how people use Passbook. This is overwhelming. Nearly 70% of all users use it for coupons within the past 6 months. So again, that drive to coupons and savings and creating that loyalty, that's where people want it to be. Of course, Android had this years ago. Google Wallet was introduced in the early 2000s, and it's been there, although not widely adopted. But don't worry, Android users can also use Passbook too. That wallet app is there, and every bit as slick on Android and Windows as it is on iOS. People can have their event tickets, whether you're having a concert or a movie at your venue, their membership cards, their loyalty passes, their punch cards, and their coupons. It's all there. Of course, today, Android rolled out Android Pay, which is their answer to Apple Wallet, and Samsung Wallet is dropping just here in about a week and a half. It's there. It's coming. And this is where customers want to be. Of course, BlackBerry and Windows phones can have it too. So what is a mobile wallet? Well, first we saw the advent with the internet of the online or virtual wallet. Think about things like PayPal and Google Wallet. This is some sort of a program or web service where people can store their credit card information, their shopping details, their shipping addresses online, and they can log in and send that information to merchants when they purchase things online. Well, with a mobile wallet, this is all stored on that electronic device that they're carrying around in their pocket all day. And of course, it allows them to make electronic transactions, but it's not always currency. As we've seen, the most frequent use is for coupons, tickets, and rewards programs. This is the beginning of a revolution. Mobile wallet is not just about payments. It's about what's in your wallet, everything that's already there. Look at what you have in your wallet right now. You have both credit cards and debit cards and non-payment items. You can organize them, you can store them, and you can access them all on your mobile device. And this keeps them all stored in one place. How many times has a customer walked in and realized that they forgot their loyalty punch card, or they didn't have that coupon, or they couldn't find it? How many times have you been looking for that coupon and you couldn't find it, so you went somewhere else? Well, this way it's always there on your customer's phone. They don't have to wonder where it is. They've got it. No more of that exploding wallet. It's all there on your phone. No more misplaced cards. No more looking for coupons at the checkout. Again, that keeps that user experience streamlined, helps those customers stay happy. The mobile wallet is our new direct marketing channel. It increases convenience for your customers. It also helps them engage and interact with your brand more and gives you more brand recognition, because every time they open their wallet, they see your logo right there with all those other cars that they're carrying around. This is, if you will, customer loyalty 3.0. This is going to disrupt the way that loyalty marketing is done. It's all right there on the phone. Let me tell you about how this works so you can better understand the experience you can give to your customers. Step one, we create for you a custom pass. That can include coupons, store cards, membership cards, event tickets, and even more. The possibilities are endless. Those punch cards that you print by the thousands and keep on your counter, customers lose them, they can be there. Those coupons that you're spending thousands of dollars to mail out and get put in the trash, they can be there. Those store membership cards, tickets, all of those things. And they can all be custom branded with your logo and your information. Step 2 then, those passes are distributed. And distribution is easy and seamless. Customers can add those passes by visiting a website, scanning a QR code. Of course, you see QR codes everywhere. You see them on the back of ketchup bottles. You see them on billboards and on service trucks. You see them in the newspaper, on business cards. They're everywhere. People know what to do with them. People can, you can send that in an email, and people can click that link in the email and add your pass to their mobile wallet. Of course, we can send that out on social media sites, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram. It can be there for your customers where they spend half their time on the internet anyway. They can do it simply by tapping an NFC tag with their phone, the same way they would tap their phone on your credit card terminal to pay. They would just tap that on a poster or a sign in your business and add that coupon instantly to their wallet. Of course, we can do that with text messaging. Send out a text blast to all of your customers saying, hey, click on this link and add the mobile wallet, add the coupon to your wallet there. The options truly are endless. And here's what's really cool. This allows us to engage your customers as they go through their life. We can set up an automatically delivery of custom lock screen notifications. So those customers that have your pass in their mobile wallet, whether it's when they're within a defined area, when they get within 100 yards of your business, their phone will go off and remind them, hey, don't forget to stop in and use this great coupon that we have today. And on a monthly or weekly basis, we can push out a special so that all of your customers, just like with the text message, but they get that notification on their lock screen announcing the new deal that your business has. And of course, we can deliver that highly targeted lock screen notification based on how close they are to your store. We can get really specific with this using both GPS and Bluetooth beacons. And then that last step then is pass validation. When your customers are checking out, you're able to scan that pass. There's a QR code or a barcode, and we can set it up so that it integrates with any existing checkout systems or the phone that you have in your pocket when you're working the checkout stand, and confirm the transaction. And that allows us to validate the pass, to update their loyalty points or the balance on their gift card, and it's all done through a secure portal that's accessible only to your staff. And then here's the most exciting part, tracking. And this is perhaps what's most difficult about some of the more traditional ways of distributing loyalty programs and coupons, is it's difficult to track and keep records. This all happens automatically in the background. And so then we will provide you with detailed analytics on a monthly basis that allows you to continually track your mobile wallet campaigns, see what people are responding to, see how they're responding, and then we can refine and create more engagement. You can also provide that report to show things such as how many people are adding your pass to their wallet and how they're engaging with it, and so much more. And here's what it all comes down to, the customer experience. So let's talk about the experience that your customers have when they're using that mobile wallet. Of course, we can have a QR code on in-store signage or on postcards that you mail out, billboards, signs. The places are endless. NFC tags or links, all those different ways we talked about to distribute your pass. We get that out to customers, they scan that, and then they have a lock screen notification that reminds them, hey, don't forget to stop in and use this coupon. And then they show up at your cash register and the coupon automatically comes up on their phones, and it's there for them to use. It's effortless. It works all in the background, and all they do is add it one time, and it's always there. And then the beautiful part is then those automatic updates. So when you change your coupon, the customers get a notification saying, hey, there's a new deal. And it's always there to remind them. You don't have to worry about your customers forgetting the coupon, because the coupon will remind them to come in and share that experience with your business. So here's what the iPhone user experience looks like. You see the front of the coupon there on the left-hand side can be custom branded with an image and your logo and the information. And then on the right-hand side, you can see what that looks like inside the wallet itself. and the Android experience is almost identical. And so right here, I'm going to leave this up for just a moment so you can get out your passbook on your iPhone or a QR code reader that you have stored on your phone. Actually snap that code and see what the experience is like to add that wallet to your phone. If you don't already have the Passbook app installed, you'll be prompted to do so, and it'll take you to the App Store where you can download this free app and add it to your phone, and then add this pass to your mobile wallet. So give it a try, and you can really see just how intuitive that experience is. And once it's there, it lives there, ready to send information to your customers. Because remember, 95% of customers that sign up for your loyalty program want to receive information and notifications about your business. And this allows you to do it without your customers having to think about it. A lot of different things. Here's another example you see where they not only can they add the pass to their wallet, but they can share it with their friends. How cool is that when your most loyal to customers, they're showing off the new thing they can do on their phone, and they can share it with their friends via email or social media or a text, and instantly, and now their friends also are part of your loyalty program. All kinds of different types of passes that can be created depending on your needs. Everything from membership cards that are on the left. You remember those old punch cards? Well, there, that second one from the left, that's a digital version of that punch card that lives in your customer's wallet, and every time your customer comes close to your business, reminds them about the specials that are going on. Of course, boarding passes and event tickets we see there in the middle. Coupons, both discounts and freebies. It's all there. The possibilities truly are endless. And that can be distributed and then shared by your customers via QR code, email, Twitter, Facebook, from websites, text messages. It's seamless, it's easy, and it's powerful. So you think about the different ways that you can share this with your customers. We can create some custom posters with NFC tags there in your businesses so that your customers just tap their phone to add the wallet or scan the QR code. You can have table tents there in your shop. Of course, we can use email delivery, online advertising. You can put it on your Facebook fan page, send out text alerts, and even do direct mailing. Now, here's what's really cool about this. The second level is the low-powered Bluetooth beacons called iBeacon Proximity. What are iBeacons? Well, iBeacon is Apple's implementation of Bluetooth technology, and it creates a different way of giving location-based information and services to iPhones and iOS devices. iBeacon is now available on Android and Windows Phone as well, so it's cross-platform. And here's what it does. Picture there's a customer coming into your store, and they're looking for a pair of shoes. As they get close to those shoes, and they're part of your loyalty program, they get a notification on their phone letting them know, hey, these shoes are 50% off right now today. And they can click on that and get more information about those shoes and where they can find them in your store, and it presents them with that coupon. And they don't have to do anything to get that information. And remember from the beginning, most customers would rather receive information from their phones than from your salespeople. So this allows you to control the information that they're getting, and it gives them those valuable deals and tips that keeps them in your store rather than going out and buying it on the internet somewhere. You might think of that iBeacon as a lighthouse. It's there in your store, always broadcasting. When your customer's phone gets within so many feet of it, it picks up that information because their phone is always looking for those beacons, always listening. And here's how that customer experience works. The first step is to entice the customer, to get them to come into your store. And there's a lot of crazy things that have been done over the years to do that. Of course, you think about banners and flags and signs and people standing on the corner dressed in funny costumes, whatever you can do to get them in your store. Well, why not use the device that they're carrying around in their pocket and paying so much attention to anyway? And then once they come into your store, it gives them that information that they're looking for, those coupons, those deals, answers their questions about your products, and then finally brings them to make the transaction after they have the information, they've made that purchasing decision. And then at the cash register, they're presented with that loyalty program to remind them of the value that they're creating. And then after they leave the store, then can retarget them, provide them new information, bring them back. And so here's kind of how that works on the back end. When a customer gets within about 100 yards, 10 to 30 meters away from your store, you're able to deliver content straight to the lock screen of their phone that entices them to come in. Rather than spending a lot of money on signs and people and funny costumes, just push it out to their phone and it's there. And then once they come in, they get within 5 or 10 meters from a beacon, and that gives them information about that pair of shoes, or maybe it's a TV that they're looking at, and lets them know, hey, we're running a special on this product right now, and gives them extra information, answers some of their questions. And then when they get close to the checkout register, there's another beacon that pulls up those loyalty programs and those coupons and confirms the transaction. And then after they leave the store, then you can send more content, send a thank you message, and let them know about the next sale that you have going on. And so you see this being implemented on a large scale in shopping malls, and you see some of the stores that are there listed where you can create zones within the store, and you kind of guide your customers through that shopping experience, giving them information about the products that you want to draw their attention to. And so there again, yes, it works on Android, it works on Windows, it works on Apple and iOS, it works on BlackBerry. Whatever phone your customer has, it works for them too. Gives them those lock screen notifications, and then they can pull up that coupon, and then of course it automatically updates every time you change the special. Every time that customer earns a new loyalty point, that gets automatically updated. And then of course you can have there on the back side of that pass, they can digitally flip it over, if you will. There's all that fine print that lawyers love to have. And so you think about the benefits. You can entice those customers to come into your store, and then once they're in, you can give them those extra offers and incentives, and increase those sales by giving them coupons and offers about products that they might not have thought about that they need and want. And then, of course, creating that experience. Remember, this was the number 2 thing. The number 1 creator of loyalty was price. The number 2 creator was an enhanced customer experience. This allows you to engage with your customers interactively through the medium that they prefer. And that helps to build that loyalty. And, of course, it deepens that relationship and increases that brand awareness because you're always there with them now. And so these are some of the things that we're really excited about here at Waypoint Holistic Marketing. So don't put this off any longer. Give us a call, send us an email, get started today. Your customers will thank you for it.